Have you ever done the soapbox?
2 years in a row. We've never done that well. Our cart's a bit of a wreck, but it gets to the bottom. That's the main thing.
The old building was like a rabbit warren.
The heritage you've got around here, those.
Yeah, well, we've been going 200 years-ish, so
yeah,
a long time. We love Ashby, really, don't we? Otherwise, we wouldn't still be here, I think, really. Hello and welcome to Fishers on the Case. This is a podcast where we talk to professionals involved in and out of the legal industry. So my name is Amanda Payne. I'm the host of Fishers on the Case and the CEO of Fishers based in Ashby. Just want to tell you that every month Fishers have a networking group called the Ashby Connect, and that's held on the last Wednesday of each month. More details are available on our website. Anyway, moving on to today. Today I'm pleased to introduce to you Jack McBillips. Hello Jack, welcome.
Good afternoon, Amanda.
And thank you very much for coming to join me today.
No, thank you for having me.
Great to have you here. So obviously we've known each other quite a little while now. So first of all, I just want to go back to the very beginning. So perhaps when you were at school growing up, did you have any ambition career-wise? Was there anything you wanted to do or not do?
Yeah, so I guess I was always quite sporty at school.
Okay.
Probably never sort of talented enough to ever pursue a career in sports, but always enjoyed sports. I started at Greystown Manor myself. It's a fairly local school. Sadly, it's shut down now. And then moved on later to Ratcliffe College to obviously go through A-levels and things like that.
Yeah.
Career-wise, I was always, like I say, I love playing sport and things like that. So I never really had a set focus on what I wanted to do. I always sort of thought uni was the way I was going to go, and that's what I did.
Okay, so I went to A-levels, uni.
Yeah.
What degree did you start?
So I did a business and marketing degree after then at Sheffield Hallam.
Okay.
And I guess, I always wanted to do something within business or marketing or something like that. So after that, then I did a marketing placement with Vision Express for 12 months, which gave me a bit of sort of insight.
Selling glasses?
Selling glasses. Got some good discounts as well from working there for the year. So everybody was teaming up for their holidays for sunglasses and things. But so I was there for 12 months. I was lucky to get a placement with a good company, nice and local, at their head office in Nottingham in their digital marketing team.
Right.
Highly recommend to any graduate, if you are doing sort of a degree, to go into that year placement, because I think it does make a huge difference.
So you did the sandwich course then, had a year in between.
Yeah, gives you
did that.
real taster in sort of life in the real world, really. So you have a year, then you go back and finish your degree, and those skills that you learn on your placement obviously complement.
Really help,
So.
And did they invite you back after you finished your degree?
No.
No,
I wasn't sure. I loved it, and it was a great experience, but I did. To be fair, I fancied doing something. It was quite a lot of data-centric work, and I wasn't really cut out for sort of sitting at a desk all day and going through
and analysing data. Is that what they got you doing?
Yeah, it was a lot of the stuff that the other people didn't want to do, I guess, as a graduate. So offloaded that onto myself. I enjoyed it, and it was a great experience. But then obviously, I just fancied a change then, going back into uni. So I had a good year to think about what I wanted to do there.
So then after uni, then what happened?
So then family, obviously we've got a family business as well, it's local to here. So a lot of my family members are there. So I guess I was always sort of
it was a natural
migration of there. Luckily my dad offered me a job, and I'm still there today. He's not got rid of me yet. But my sister's there, my brother-in-law, my mum. I'm quite lucky to work.
So it really is a family business, isn't it?
Lucky to work with them.
So did he make you start at the very bottom? What did he get you doing in week one?
He did. So I guess when I first
making the tea,
delivering machines, cleaning machines, doing things like that, which has been good because I've been there sort of 9 years now.
Good grounding, starting at the bottom.
Get to understand the whole business, how it works and what we do.
Yeah.
It's been good.
So for the purposes of the people who don't know, tell us about the family business. What does it do?
So digital office. Long story short, my dad started with 32 years old, trading now.
Wow, brilliant.
Which is good. We originated in Birmingham, our family did.
Didn't know
Dad
that.
worked for Xerox back in the sort of 80s. They put up dealerships, if you like, for the area, and we took Leicestershire and Leicester as our area. That brought our family over here. So we started out in copy, print, maintenance, supporting businesses with anything from sort of office printers, production equipment in sort of publishing houses, things like that. And gradually over sort of the last, say 10, 15 years, we've diversified more in sort of like IT services, a lot of cloud solutions, things like that, telecoms as well, sort of more recently. COVID was a massive drive for that, sort of the nature of how businesses work, and, office facilities changed and things like that. So that was the last 5 years really has made us heavily invest and put time into sort of diversifying what we do.
Is that because people are not going into the office so much now? Is it because traditional like photocopiers are just not used as much.
It's funny. So the print market, we reckon, obviously we lost a fair bit over COVID, but we've seen a big increase in sort of reactivity back into the workplace, which is good. Some places that had big regional offices have sort of scaled down into smaller. So the need is there, which is good for us. But obviously COVID was a bit of a challenge because we weren't sure how business, whether they were destined to shut their offices for good, but we have seen a big influx of people coming back, which is good.
No, that's good. And these machines now, they do obviously more than photocopy, don't they? They can fax and scan and all sorts of things, can't they?
Obviously, they're almost like a digital workstation, as they're called, scanning to emails, things like that, obviously. There's a few here on site. Resolve any problems while I'm here. Hopefully I'm not heard anything too much.
We're all right.
But yeah, like I say, we're trying to become more of a one-stop shop for digital solutions, essentially phones, IT, and sort of your print needs as well. So that's what we're.
When you say IT, what services are you?
So we're doing a host now. We've got technical guys that can come in. They can sort of maintain your servers. They can look after your cloud storage. You know, your Microsoft 365 packages. We can offer the whole gamut now, so which has been good. It's been a learning curve for the business over the last sort of 5 years as such, but we're looking at some good customers. So,
and how many staff are you employing now altogether across every?
We've got 35.
Yeah,
so
brilliant.
Growing. We've taken a few new. Obviously, COVID was a funny time. We sort of froze our recruitment, but over the last sort of couple of years, we've
grown again.
We're trying to get new account managers on and bring some fresh faces in.
Yeah, brilliant. And what do you do yourself for marketing then in your business?
So we've got, we actually took a graduate on last year. Sadly, he left, George Jackson. If he watches this, I'll give him a shout out. He's a good lad. He's gone back to uni, but we had him for a year. He became a good friend as well. We took him on. He was a graphic designer at Loughborough Uni, and we thought, I've done a placement myself. It'd be good to,
give someone that opportunity.
Give someone that opportunity. He was a local guy. Coincidentally, his dad works for a customer. I won't mention his name and who, but George joined us for a whole year in industry, and he took on our marketing with a bit of guidance from the digital side myself. So I sort of showed him the tools that we use, a lot of the digital means of getting our advertisement out there. But he did a lot of the graphic design and was quite self-sufficient.
So complemented each other then.
Did us a little rebrand campaign and things like that. And so we did that, but he left us back end of last year. Again, we're managing it a little bit internally. My sister does things that we need to do. Again, because we're quite sales and consultative, we use that's our sort of means of getting our customers on board. It's people going out there, a lot of personal relationships, and the salespeople actively searching for those customers and building the rapport there. So marketing, we're actually possibly looking at trying to replace George and get another graduate,
get somebody in to help.
So
okay. And can I just talk about machinery and the size of machinery and what you've noticed over the years with equipment, how it's changed from when you started to now?
So when I started, I'm sure, like say, some of the without being rude, the dinosaurs in the company, because we have got a few old loyal staff, so they'll kill me if they hear this, but they've probably seen a lot bigger change than myself. But I guess the serviceability of the machines has changed. A lot of the parts now are customer replaceable, whereas prior engineers would come out. So again,
that's true.
The machines are a lot easier, quicker fixing. Parts are easier to maintain. They run for better. The technology's there.
Can you remote in from your office to a machine on site in someone's office and
so
fix it that way?
Again, we used to do a lot of it always on site, but now particularly a lot of problems are resolved remotely and things like that. So
so that's a big change then.
So we monitor all our machines that are on sort of a network. We've got a portal there that will report any problems and things like that. So
so it flashes up if there's an issue.
Flashes up if there's an issue.
Wow.
So
clever, isn't it? Amazing.
It will tell us it'll diagnose faults to a degree.
Will it fix them as well? No, not
it won't fix them. No, that's I'm saying this, but if somebody listens with a problem at the moment, they're going to write to me, aren't they, and tell me their software isn't working or the machine's down. But no, there's some quite clever technology there now that saves. Obviously, it saves the customer sort of the downtime, but also us as a business, it reduces our cost in that sense as well.
So on the equipment side, what do you think about in recommending certain products to certain businesses? How does that come about?
Yeah, so that's why we like to understand what our customer does. We always preferred a face-to-face and a personal relationship. We go in, we look at what they do, we find out what they need to achieve. I know some people look at it, it's just a printer at the end of the day, but there's a lot these machines can do. And without understanding, it's almost understanding more of their workflow and how documents go through the company, which sort of was obviously IT is critical now to most businesses.
Of course.
So it's more leading into that IT side than just a piece of hardware that throws paper out. We actually look at how that document sort of moves through the company and where it needs to be stored, where it needs to deposit to, who needs to access it, security measures around those documents. So rather than our company traditionally just being sort of supplying hardware that printed documentation, we're now looking at full workflow, how the company works, where things are stored. You know, we're doing scanning archiving, so people are getting rid of physical documents, but they're using our equipment to digitize those files as well, and then store them. We're maintaining the cloud storage from and securing it off. So there are a lot of things have sort of changed a lot over the last sort of
they have, haven't they?
Technology. So
as with a lot of
I don't know what's to come in the next 10 years anyway.
Well,
but
AI will probably have an influence on
as long as paper's
guys.
still there, I'll be okay.
Don't get rid of the paper.
Yeah, keep printing.
keep going. So who sort of has influenced you and over the time? Is it your family have obviously?
Yeah, I mean, we're a very really close family. I'm quite fortunate really, and to see them every day at work,
nice.
It is special. Like
would you recommend it working with family? Are there any challenges?
There's a big mixed opinion. I speak to a lot of people, and some love it, some have had to walk away, some have had to go and do other things, but I love it as a whole, really. I wouldn't change it. I love seeing my family at work most days, you know, if we're all in.
That's nice, isn't it?
Don't get me wrong, we have our moments, especially we have the odd dinner table debate, but apart from that, on a whole, it's, I wouldn't change it.
Yeah, that's a nice thing. Yeah,
lucky.
That is a nice thing.
You know, we've all got each other's back, and we're trying to. My dad's 70 next year. He's going to murder me for telling that on this podcast. But we're trying to, between me and my sister, my mum's there as well, but she's she comes in not as much anymore. So between me, my sister, and my brother-in-law, we've got a director there who's been there for a number of years. We've got to try and formulate a plan to
take it
succeed
forward.
The business, keep growing.
Succession planning on the horizon.
Planning, so. Yeah, no pressure.
No pressure.
But no, we were lucky in that sense.
Yeah,
and we're very close.
Yeah.
Fortunately, otherwise it'd be an absolute nightmare.
Yeah, it would be, wouldn't it? So what motivates you then to get up every day and do what you do? Is there anything?
Motivation. I'm a funny one with motivation. I'm either up here and all for it, or I'm up and down like a yo-yo. But if I've setting goals, I think, and having them written down and keeping on top of your diary and making sure you're sort of disciplined enough. Yeah.
Do you do a daily journal then? Are you one of these who writes things down?
I'm pretty useless for the diary, to be fair.
Right.
It's normally a phone call 10 minutes before I'm supposed to be somewhere, but I do try and stay disciplined. I think.
So you set yourself mini goals.
I set myself mini goals, and
when you achieve them,
whoop. Yeah. But my motivation for getting up in the morning, I guess, is knowing where we've come to as a business, and obviously seeing, we've got another generation to go. Really, it's our livelihood, it's our family's business, really. So that's our motivation to keep it going and keep trying to grow what
grow it and build on what the good foundation you've got already. Brilliant.
That's
lovely.
Motivation.
So what gives you the most pleasure? What's the best bit of your job?
I suppose being out meeting people, and I mean, we see some. I don't know whether I should say this on the podcast. We've got some really interesting customers,
such different, diverse industries.
We have a huge range of industry. I mean, we've got print equipment up in church spires where they're printing like orders of service, cathedrals. We look after like Leicester Cathedral. We've got some in power stations.
Wow.
Been some really, over the years of working, I've been fortunate enough to see some really amazing businesses and different. Even people that, it's not always just about the large customers. It's, you're seeing individual customers that do really niche pieces of art and they print on our machines through to, like you say, we've got some big manufacturers that do some massive marine equipment and all kinds of industries. So you get to see huge range of businesses and what they do. I find it fascinating.
So is your role as an account manager role keeping in touch with these customers, or are you finding the new work? What's your actual role?
So my role, obviously, I mean, with the 35 or so, we're not a huge company by any means, but I am involved in the sales team. A lot of it new business wise,
sales,
helping them manage new business guys, sort of get those newer customers on board. I have got my own customers as well. Obviously, naturally, you're going to have sort of friends and family look after your favourites, like yourselves.
You want to look after.
That we want to keep look after. But
yes.
Typically, it's sort of assisting those and helping them. Like I say, they've got a job to do, especially with newer people coming on board. I sort of take them under my ship between me and Emmy.
How do you get new leads? Is it something you pay for? Is it just recommendations? Is it cold calling?
We're quite old school. It's a lot of door to door and
really
cold calling. Yeah, so we
we
do a lot of focused door to door. It's quite old school, but we still find that's best. You walk through, you can. We're realistic.
How do you get through receptionists? Get through these gatekeepers?
They're the
tough, aren't they?
The hard bit. You do get some real tough ones to crack, but I don't know, a big smile and a bit of charm, I think.
Gets you through.
But yeah, no, on the whole, people are generally friendly. You do come across somebody who's obviously having a bad day and doesn't want anything to do with it, especially when you're talking about printers and they've probably had a terrible morning. But on the whole, we'll go and see a customer and then we'll have a quick walk with the business partner and follow up. And we do a lot of we try and drive leads through sort of Google means and we have paid advertising in the past. But again,
has that been successful using paid ads
I think
on
we've had a
Google?
lot of leads. And we do find consultative selling better and getting in front of people and things like that. It's understanding what somebody does rather than just throwing pricing.
Yes, this is the price for this machine. Yeah. Do you like it or not? Yeah.
So that's how we.
It's all about personal service, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
What you're good at. I think that's what we're about as well.
Yeah.
We like clients to come in still and talk to us. We don't always want to be doing Zooms and just on the phone and email. It's quite impersonal, isn't it?
So COVID was a massive change. Obviously, people weren't. We sort of juggled through that. We were fortunate that we've got some good customers that were busy. They kept us busy. Some dropped off sadly. It was a tough time. Obviously, we're well over the back of that.
Anything about me or Fishers or anything you're not sure
obviously
of?
Fishers. Well, we've seen quite a lot of sort of different in the law industry. We've seen quite a lot of sort of acquisitive growth,
mergers
and
acquisitions going on.
Is that something Fishers have got as part of their strategy?
Not currently, no. We are looking at moving more into the Derby market. We opened an office a year ago, a small serviced office, and we're hoping to grow that. At the moment, there's no plan to merge with the Derby company and grow that way. We want to sort of do it organically. So that's sort of the next project we're sort of working on. And then after Derby, there might be more one day. We'll just see how that goes.
I think that's...
But Ashby, our roots are in Ashby. We don't want to move out of Ashby. We want to stay in Ashby. Our headquarters are here. We love serving the local community. Moving up here is the best thing we've ever done. It's really helped the business grow, and it's helped us bring on new solicitors as well, who obviously like this modern approach and the open plan working and the way that we operate and our culture. So it's I mean, so that's what's on the horizon next. Really,
this office here, I remember
you remember it being built?
The old building, but where you are now, it's obviously you've got.
Oh, the old building was like a rabbit warren. It was
all the old corridors and things like that. It's amazing. The heritage you got around here, those.
Yeah, well, we've been going 200 years ish, so a long time. Yeah,
hopefully
no one can remember when it started.
Hopefully, we'll get there one day. We'll look back for a 200-year legacy. I've got a few years to go yet, but no, that's incredible. How long have you been at Fishers, Amanda?
20 years this year for me.
Yeah.
No, a long time.
Have you been here the longest?
Almost. There's a couple of people longer than me. Simon Musson?
Yeah.
The old senior partner. He's still with us, comes in every day.
Yeah.
He's been here over 60 years.
Wow.
So I don't know if I'll get there. Another 40 years to go.
I'm sure.
But yes, he started here as a young boy.
Where were you before?
I was working for a firm in Leeds.
Yeah.
But the commute was too much. I needed something nearer home. Yeah. And a vacancy at Fishers came up for a conveyancer. And I'd obviously come across Fishers in my role working as a lawyer in and around Nottingham.
Yeah.
And I knew they were very big on property. So it obviously suited me. And came to meet Simon actually, who interviewed me. And been here ever since. Love it. I don't want to live. I love Ashby. I don't want to live in Ashby, but I love Ashby.
Yeah, it's lovely.
And really great. Yeah, really affluent area and great clients. And made some great contacts over the years.
Were you always destined to be a lawyer? Did you know you were going to go into law when you were at school?
No, I didn't want to be a lawyer. Didn't want to work at a desk. I wanted to be out and about doing fun things. But that didn't work out. So I went to secretarial college, and then when I could passed all the shorthand and typing and learnt on an old manual typewriter, my first job was in a law firm. So I could have gone into any industry, any work environment. It just happened to be a law firm, and just fell in love with the law. And then got qualified. Property, residential property I do, yeah. Although not so much anymore. Now I'm sort of working on the business more than fee earning. Yeah. But residential property is my expertise. Yeah, my forte.
How many staff have you got here now?
There's about 50 altogether, including partners, So it's a nice number. We know everyone. We know everything about them. I wouldn't want any law firm to be too big and then people just become a statistic. That's not what we're about.
Yeah, no, I hope like you said, moving into the other areas is obviously locally as well. Like
local, nothing far afield, just locally, just small branch offices. We don't,
try and pick the client base.
But a lot of firms have merged and becoming now big giants. There's lots of big giants being created.
I was going to say, it was interesting. We met a guy and he was talking about sort of how they're almost becoming it's like venture capitalists.
Yeah, they are
taking over the law market.
There is money outside the law coming in.
Yeah.
And other businessmen seeing law firms as a money making machine, effectively.
Is that putting their money in? Is that negative, would you say, in a sense, or?
It's different. I don't know if it's negative, but it's certainly different.
Yeah.
And it's a bit like some of our regulators who have not gone through law school and become solicitors, but they're running our regulatory body,
right?
And that's quite tough, I think, for them to come in and do that. And
because they don't understand.
They don't really understand sometimes what it's like at the coalface.
Yeah.
So that is a challenge. But
what here at Fishers then?
Yes.
What's your biggest challenge?
I think making sure that the ship runs smoothly.
Yeah.
And not for me getting too excited on a certain project that then doesn't actually happen.
Yeah.
I think that's a challenge that I need to get over, because I sometimes want to move too fast. And
like an urgency
I need to rein myself back in a bit. Yeah.
I'm a bit
sometimes take a step back and really think about what you're doing.
We have to appreciate
so that's my
people
challenge.
Aren't quite as urgent as we are, maybe. I always get told that
I am impatient. I'm an impatient.
Don't rush. But then life's short. You're told life's short.
Exactly.
And then don't rush. But then you need to get things done.
It's getting the balance right, isn't it? So both of our businesses, obviously well-established businesses in Ashby, but in particular over the last 10 years, have you noticed anything about Ashby and the businesses in Ashby?
Yeah, so a bit like yourself, Amanda. We don't live over this way. We moved. The business has always been here. We did live locally for a few years, but we live over sort of Cornwall now. But I guess we were right in the centre of Ashby, similar to yourselves, and we sort of outgrew our building there, right in the heart of Market Street. It's always a lovely market town, but I guess we found the office just on the business park here, and I guess, you look at some of the size of the companies that have moved here, I guess it's brought a lot of employment, maybe the scale of businesses that have chosen here. It's quite a big business park now, but there's others, there's the housing.
A lot of new housing
coming up. I guess
on
it's
the
grown.
Edge of Ashby. It's growing and still growing with the Money Hill development, isn't it? It's
so I guess people come, which is good for local businesses and pubs and things like that. Local services that I guess you can offer.
Yeah, definitely.
Not ourselves as such. No. I suppose we can't really put prints into people's houses, but I guess seeing the businesses that are benefiting from it. There's a lot of good local events, the soapbox and things like that.
There is, yeah. Have you ever done the soapbox?
2 years in a row. We've never done that well, but I think I've put the feelers out there this year. I think we'll put a team in again. Our cart's a bit of a wreck, but it gets to the bottom. That's the main thing. But no, Ashby, we've got a big soft spot for it. Like I say, we've been on the Arvalo Business Park now for 7 years. We were in the town centre.
Yeah, no, exactly the same with Fishers. We were in the town centre and moved out here. Yeah, we love Ashby, really, don't we? Otherwise, we wouldn't still be here, I think, really. So, again, thank you, Jack, for coming. It's been a pleasure chatting to you today.
Lovely to catch up with you, Amanda. It's been a while.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks for having me.